Is the narcissist making your life or someone you know's life a misery? In this powerful video, we reveal 10 proven strategies that will empower you to thrive in the face of narcissism, whether you're still living with them or have already left the narcissist. These strategies will help you lessen their toxic impact on your life. 1. Do not share your thoughts or plans. Narcissists only care to listen to your plans or ideas so they can ruin or belittle them. So here's the deal. As you're healing from the abuse and trying to empower yourself, do not let them catch on to what you're up to. Whether you're going for a walk or learning new things, keep it on the down low. If you're taking a stroll, don't mention weight loss or getting fit as your motivation, because they'll just try to shut it down. Instead, say you're super anxious and need to clear your head. And if you're studying, just say you're reading random articles to distract yourself. The key is to keep them in the dark about your self-improvement journey. If they think your walks are due to anxiety, they'll think they've won and might even suggest daily walks. Sneaky, I know, but you've got to be street smart and prioritize your long-term health and happiness over what the narcissist thinks of you. This goes with strategy number 10, which you are already doing. 2. Create space for yourself. Okay, let's talk about creating some space for yourself. Figure out what the narcissist in your life wants, like playing games on their phone, watching movies, or scrolling through Facebook. Then, make it sound like you doing them a favor by giving them space. This way, you can snatch some precious alone time away from them. If possible, find a separate room or at least avoid sitting right next to them. You could even divide up your living space. Let them have a bedroom while you take the living room. If you need to, set up a makeshift sleeping area with a mattress on the floor. Give them the better deal so they won't resist. Alternatively, look at tactic number 7 later in the video. Remember, it's not about luxury, it's about distancing yourself from abuse, so you have time to clear your mind and decide on your future. Even if you end up with limited space, being away from them and reducing the abuse is what truly matters. You can even negotiate alone time when you watch something they are not interested in. The goal is to be alone and away from them. If you're staying with friends or family and have your own room, try to minimize your interactions with a narcissist by learning their routine as well as staying in your room or being out of the house as much as possible. If you do interact, keep conversations as brief as possible, or use the next tactic to deflate the narcissist. 3. Act confused or grey rock. Alright, here are some sneaky tactics for dealing with a narcissist drama. When they try to stir the pot or insult you, you have a couple of options. 1. Act confused and say things like, "I'm really confused by what you just said," or "I'm confused as to why you would say that." 2. Mix it up by switching between acting clueless and grey rocking them by being as boring and unresponsive as a grey rock. This combo often makes them lose interest and leave a room. 3. The broken record approach. When they try to get a reaction from you, simply keep repeating, "No, okay, or that's interesting." Trust me, these tactics can work wonders in getting them to lose interest and stop trying to cause drama. 4. Set boundaries and rules. Next, it's time to set some boundaries and rules, my friend. Write them down if you have to, like no yelling or no name calling. Sure, the narcissist will break them, but you can redirect their attention back to the rules. The aim is not to get something that they like, as they hate being told what to do. The aim is to protect yourself from their toxic behaviors. However, consequences are key here. Make sure you have them in place for rule breaking, and most importantly, enforce those consequences consistently. For the narcissist will push your boundaries and try their luck. If you give in and let their behavior slide, they will just push harder next time. Narcissists are like 4-year-olds. They only understand consequences, not you pleading or asking nicely. If you have something they want, you have considerable leverage over them in getting them to respect your boundaries. However, setting boundaries should not solely rely on leveraging their desires, but also on clear communication, consistency, and reinforcing consequences for crossing those boundaries. 5. Detach from emotion or event. Protect your emotions and sanity by emotionally detaching from the drama the narcissist creates. When we are causing a scene or trying to stir the pot, imagine you are a scientist observing people in an experiment. Mentally take a step back and analyze the narcissist's behavior as if it's part of your study. This perspective can help you detach from the negative emotions tied to their actions and words. You might even start recognizing patterns and their go-to arguments and techniques. It's like conducting your own research, and it helps take some of the power away from their hurtful actions. It also helps you not to take things personally when you look at the narcissist as a toddler just saying random things to get you upset. At the same time, note your emotions and try to see when you feel triggered, for then you know how the narcissist is getting to you. By learning what buttons they push in you to get you emotional can better prepare you not to be pulled into their emotional manipulative traps. This will help you with the next strategy. 6. Think of the children. If you have children, listen up. The narcissist is going to push your buttons out of boredom, but for the sake of your kids, try your best to remain calm and collected. Courts almost always look at what is best for the children, and when you can show that you have your children's best interest at heart, you almost always end up winning in the long run, even if it means letting the narcissist get away with things in the short run. Especially with co-parenting, think of what is best for your children. Even if you cannot leave a narcissist, children need to witness at least one example of good behavior in their lives. Don't let the narcissist drag your children into fights or force them to pick sides. That kind of situation is way too overwhelming for them. If a narcissist starts abusing your children, it's time to end the relationship. Protect your little ones, even if it means using the next strategy. 7. Kick them out. Alright, here's a bold move. Kick the narcissist out. If your narcissistic partner or family member has somewhere else to stay, it might be best to ask them to leave. Alternatively, you may want to stay somewhere else for a while. This will give you some much needed freedom and a chance to clear your head. Of course, they will resist and throw their sorry sob stories at you and promise to behave, but don't fall for it. They'll just find a different angle to continue abusing you, invalidating, ignoring, gaslighting, or humiliating you. Stand your ground and have them leave, or you leave. I know that it can be hard to leave sometimes, as there are many factors to consider, especially if you do not have the funds to support yourself, or have children, or are still in love with them. But you have to think about your long-term happiness and health. They are not going to change, nor stop abusing you. Even if putting a plan in place takes several years, look for ways you can break free from abuse. If you cannot leave, try to minimize your contact with a narcissist by spending more time in your room, taking longer baths or showers, and learning their habits so you can avoid being in the same room as them as much as possible. 8. Ask for help. When things get really bad, especially if there's physical assault involved, reach out for help. Contact your local shelter or police station to see if they can provide a safety plan for you and your kids. Look into staying with friends or family. Also, look at online support groups or support groups in your community. A lot of the time, victims feel so worthless that they feel they are not worth being helped, or that people do not care. And yes, the system is not perfect, and you will find people who do not care or want to help you, even if it's their job to do so. But you are worthy of being helped. Just keep asking for it. Do whatever it takes to get away from the narcissist. Never ever give up, especially if a mental abuse becomes unbearable or escalates to physical violence. 9. Look out for yourself. Narcissists often break victims so down that they start to stop taking care of themselves. This can make you feel even more worthless and make it hard for you to get the drive to succeed in life, or even accept that you deserve to be treated in a better way. Practice self-care, like eating right and maintaining personal hygiene. Put on clean clothes and fix your hair. Look for funny YouTube videos to help you relax and let go of fear and anger. And don't forget to watch inspirational videos to keep you motivated in the fight. With all the constant drama you are experiencing, you're bound to feel mentally and physically exhausted. Allow your body the rest it needs. Try to escape into a good book to take your mind off a narcissist. I've even linked 2 of my books for you to download for free in the description below. 10. Learn more about narcissism. Become well informed on narcissism, my friend. This subject is vast, so secretly dive into it. Watch YouTube videos, read articles and books about narcissism. Remember, each YouTuber or author will have a different perspective and share their own experiences with narcissism. Some might resonate with you, while others may not. But every piece of information you gather adds to your understanding. Professionals and doctors will give you the technical side with textbook information, which is great for getting a broader perspective. However, YouTubers like me will bring our own experiences into the mix. Some of us might have had the same or similar experiences as you, and that can be immensely helpful. Different YouTubers will also present the same information in different ways, making it easier for you to understand. So, listen to multiple channels to get a comprehensive understanding of narcissism and their manipulative tactics. This will validate your experiences and help you to better understand what happened to you. It will also help you navigate the narcissist manipulation and gaslighting, as well as help you to protect yourself better and heal faster from the toxic effects their abuse has had on you. If any of these tips was helpful to you, I would appreciate it if you could hit the like button or by leaving a comment below.